One of the most powerful forces in the world is love. Love can tear anything to shreds. Proximity effect of a collapsing world. Proximity effect of a collapsing world.
Trying to distinguish flesh from air. There is no true difference, just separation anxiety.
There are no objective truths. Life is infinite in one form or another. Anger is an active sadness, while sadness is dormant anger. Attraction is an electric pull. There is a tiny magnet in you pulling on the tiny magnet in me. My body is a minefield waiting to be touched. You are in the process of learning the most difficult lesson of your life, and it hurts so fucking much. Someone truly believes in you and you will succeed. There are no objective truths. Of course, it's the unstoppable decay of being.
Hello. Hi. Wow. I'm gone almost a week. And people didn't forget about me? How fortunate. How fortunate. Do I sound normal today? I know last time I was really quiet for no reason. You know? Khzdizki. Antsie's here? What the? I didn't know you were a based Naya enjoyer. Subwa, hello. Khzdizki, hello again. Good evening, Orleans. Good evening, chat. Yes, hi, Corin. Hi again. What's wrong, Subwa? How do you had so much time to think about what to do with your channel points. How do you not know what you want to do? Do you want me to, like, help you figure out what you'd like to do? Hi, Amber. Thank you. I know. It's so cool that I'm back. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. Thank you. Sorry. I spilled some beverage. Nothing. How was your guys' weekend? I went to Pride today. It was actually a lot more relaxing than I thought it would be. Pax Tecum? That doesn't mean even anything backwards, and I don't speak Roman. So you're gonna have to help me out with that one, NC. What are you talking about? Roman? Okay, fine. What language is that? Latin? I don't give a fuck. You should know better. I speak French and English, and I took a semester of German, and I did like Duolingo in Russian for like 120 days once. It means peace be with you? There's no peace with me. I'm just sitting here with a glass of wine and my soup. You can bring it over though if you have any to spare. Soup? Yes, soup. You know me, I like soup. I could have gotten some Hawaiian barbecue, but I already spent a lot of money today, and I know that I have hella soup, so... I hate Latin? I don't hate Latin, I don't know. The Romans... I'm sure the Romans had some languages that weren't Latin. It was a pretty big place, right? It was a pretty big place. I have a friend that would know better than me, but I don't know if they want to... I don't know if they're here right now. Why are you worried about it, Subwa? Did you study Latin? Are you gonna unfollow? Are you gonna unfollow and unsubscribe forever? Ow. You spent the whole day stuck in a car road tripping. Oh yeah, because you said you were driving to California, right? What about you, Christiski? How was your day? I know I saw you hanging out with Decaf earlier. I was taking a little peek in there, but I didn't want to bother Decaf. But Subwa, how about maybe I can help you figure out what to put on the cup. Maybe we can actually do this today. What do you think? You're feeling good? You hope it lasts? Me too, homie. You finally made it to Arizona? Well, Subwa, how about you give me like some of the ideas you were working on for the cup, and then we can like iron it out live. How does that sound? Okay. Let me open up the old program. Divine, hi, welcome back. How's it going? So surprised to see so many people here so early. I'm so grateful. Let me, sorry, I'm setting up some things that you can't see. Early, it's late. Hey, don't point out correct things. I got here as soon as I could because I actually have some friends in real life, okay? And they want to hang out with me. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. You could put a wagful, a wafgle, or a turtle. What's a wafgle? If you don't mind me asking. You actually have an exciting update on the Devil Cat plushie? Wait, the one that we were talking about you sewing last stream? Yo. Yeah, if you have any pictures to share with the class, let me know. Let me just figure out where I left that file. Oh, you might hear Frisk bark. You might hear Frisk. I know you guys like Frisk. Where's the emote folder? Where did everything move? Okay. Let's open that. Right. Okay, good. I have that open. reaping what they sow. Oh, it's not that kind of sowing. But I know the expression, NC. Right. So let's go here. That's strange. You think the... Okay, now there's the game. We can... Don't worry about the game for now. Don't worry about the game. Let's capture the window. Window. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so you guys don't really need that. Bum. Slurp? You want me to... I have a beverage. What are you slurping on, NC? Is the music too loud? I feel like it might be a little loud. Okay, and then the brush I like to use for this... is over here. Okay. Slurp. Yeah, slurp is an onomatopoeia, Supoa. An onomatopoeia. You might be familiar with it when you're, slurping on some Gorpin. Hey, McDoomington. Welcome back. Hi. I'm right now, before we get to the visual novel, I know Subois been like holding off on customizing a cup for like 2 streams now. And I wanna help him figure it out. So we're gonna work on this live for a minute. And then wrong angle. Spacing, lower spacing. Okay, wait. Devine's been working on it and figured out 2 design ideas. One would be just sewing the parts into the double cat, or you can make like a case to cover it. Either way, the prototype's been made and you're working on it with just attaching parts. I feel like just attaching the parts to the current thing might like it'd probably look fine. But if you really want to make it like a whole cover, then you could like make like multiple covers. You might decide, who knows? Hey, if we work on this right now, like how about you just redeem that right now? And then we can get to work, okay? Or, I mean, I could put this all away and we can get straight to the story. Nightbot works. Awesome. Everyone say hi to Nightbot. I finally caved, and because Stream Elements kept refusing to function, I added Nightbot. Maybe, perhaps? Supwa, if you want to work on this right now, I need to see that redeem. Or you're gonna embarrass me in front of everyone here and waste their time. Okay. You have so many cat variations with a cover, but you're lazy? Yeah, that's why I feel like this might be one of those things where like having a bunch of different covers sounds fun, but at the end of the day, Divine, you really gotta think, what? You really gotta think, am I actually gonna make more than one of these? Peachy, what the heck? Peachy, hi! What the hell? Thanks for the raid. Peachy, how was your stream? Did it work? No, it didn't work. It would look Oh, wait. Actually, I know. Wait, let me check on something. Wait, did it work? Oh, yeah. Wait, I see it in the rewards queue. So let me just complete it. I don't know why it didn't show up in the chat though. No, Peachy, you're okay. How was your stream? I don't know why Nightbot told you that. I probably have to go in my Nightbot settings and tell it to calm down. I just got Nightbot like a few days ago, so I haven't checked all the settings. Don't worry. I actually don't mind if there's anyone here that could spam. It's who, you know, my friend and artist Peachy Hochi. What did you guys do though? What did you guys do on your stream? And Subwa. While Peachy's talking about the stream, think about what ideas you were. What kind of ideas were you thinking? Like, give me at least like 2 or 3, and then we can like work on it together. Okay? You were practicing Overwatch characters? Nightbot doesn't hate Peachy. I just forgot how to set up Nightbot because I'm literally a baby. Did you practice Junkrat at all, Peachy? Like, that's honestly my favorite character. Although I don't play Overwatch very often. I just like how you don't have to actually be good to have fun when you play Junkrat. That's the main thing. I'm sure Hizdiski's sitting over there right now judging me because he loves Overwatch. You didn't? You were mostly playing snipers? Snipers are important though. They can make or break an Overwatch moment, if you will. But Subwa, give me a color. First we gotta start off with a color. What kind of color were you thinking about? You were thinking a turtle or a waffle? Or a waffle? What's a waffle though? Can you tell me what a waffle is without me having to Google it? You got a player of the game as Ash? Yo, player of the game? Hell yeah. Oh, wait, let me, I'm not sure if it happened already. There we go. Yeah. So for any of you here that don't know my friend Peachy, Peachy before Peachy started streaming, she used to just like hang out and keep me company when I was playing video games. And she helped make two of the emotes that you enjoy using. So go check out Peachy if you like to have a fun time. Oh my god, okay, maybe I need to go in my Nightbot settings, because like Nightbot should not care. Nightbot, how do I mess with Nightbot? Disable. Sorry, I'm disabling like Nightbot's permissions on certain things because I didn't know that they were enabled automatically. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. It should be okay. Should be okay now. Thank you. Thanks. I'm sorry, Peachy. Hi, Rapid. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Rapid. How dare people not know Peachy? Hey, you can't expect... Well, Rapid, thanks for the follow. Subwa, did you choose a color yet? Also, you didn't tell me what a waffle is. Thank you for the redeem, James. I definitely needed that. You explained the waffle? Am I stupid? A waffle is something you made up. That's not really much of an explanation.
Leaks peachy.
Peachy. A waffle isn't really much of an explanation if you just say I made it up. Come on, Supa, you know better than that. Oh, hi Arya. Hi. And goodbye, I suppose. I promise as soon as I'm done with this art thing, we're gonna get to the nice story. So maybe you can listen while you're resting afterwards. Hi, Arya. Budora, hello. Welcome in. Arya happy. Yay, Arya happy. Hi, Lego. Okay, well, Supa, how about we focus on a waffle or a turtle? Waffle or turtle? Because I don't know what a waffle is because you just made it up. So I don't think we're gonna go with that. It's okay. You don't have to think about it too hard. It's just a silly emote. Do you want a turtle or a waffle? It's up to you. It's like I promise that the United Russian Federation will not implode because of your choice. It will probably implode for other reasons. Oh, Rapid, I don't have any fancy commands like that, but I'm sure Peachy understands. I don't have any fancy commands like that. Oh, I don't have any fancy commands. Don't even try to do any commands. A waffle with a halo. Okay. I can work with that. I can work with that. Okay, maybe a little bit smaller. That is an eraser. And then we can do a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. A little bit. A bunch smaller. Alright. Super simple. Nothing crazy. What? Killer snails? Oh my gosh. I hope you don't run too fast, because I definitely need to get away from killer snails. He's on the hunt. Okay, go a little bit lighter. Orleans art stream? Sort of. Guys, you can fight in Orleans stream? You can't fight in my stream. What do you mean? Turbo's your cousin? I'm super fast? Oh shit, I better watch out. I'm just a simple mailman, so I can't run very fast, but I can just walk really, really far, you know? Alright. Got a waffle. Filling in the waffle bits. Don't worry about little holes in the art here and there. Remember, this is just an emote. Summon chips and bacon? Alright, I'll bring you your gosh darn chips and bacon. Don't you worry. There we go. There's your snack. What is going on? I fight whenever I can. Well, if you like fighting games, I know a few streamers that like to play fighting games. Can I get a shout out for Decaf Leon? One of my favorite fighting game streamers? Please and thank you. Head pats? Peachy. Peachy, it's not time for head pats. I'm doing this emote thing. Come on. You guys are making me do so much work right now. What the hell? Please? You want the head pats before I finish the art? It's always time for head pats. It can legally only happen once per stream. I do enjoy the redeem. Oh, is it because you need to go to bed soon, Peachy? Because yes, you gotta go soon. Shout out? No, I don't have Nightbot shout outs. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Is that how you spell it? Everyone always calls them Rie. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys like to watch Bridget kick some ass, you should go check out an acquaintance of mine named Rie. I do wish I could call them a friend, but we've never actually, like, spoken. Nightbot is evil? Nightbot's not evil. I just literally, like, set it up the other day, and I really only wanted it because of the timers. Because Stream Elements just refuse to connect to my stream, you know? That is... I wish there was like a more... liquidy brush. But whatever. That's a waffle. Let's call that a waffle. And then, Subot, you said you wanted a halo over the waffle? What if the halo was made out of balls of light? How does that sound? Does that sound cool? How does that sound? What do you think? Do you want a more cartoony halo, or is this lit as hell? It is Subois' redeem, so I will respect Subois' opinion on this silly emote. And then I promise as soon as we're like done with this, I'll get to the silly head pat. Subois, hello. You want a goofy cartoon one? All right. How do I do this? I guess I could make a new layer just in case I make a mistake. Okay. That one. Lego. Ow. What the heck? Your connection is absolute garbage. It's sorry you're taking a while to respond. No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not upset. I was just making sure you're actually, like, paying attention. Alright. So does that like goofy and cartoony enough for you? Okay, let me add some silly light coming off of the halo. See, now it's goofy looking. Get zapped, nerd? Thank you. I do enjoy the title. What do you think, Subois? Is this goofy and cartoony enough? the holy... Oh, so it's like a holy waffle? Is So this is what you want? This is what makes you happy? Is this what gets you going? Alright, let me export it. Last call, Subaru. Last call for changes. Because I'm about to... Okay. Nice. Let me export that. Let's call it Orleans Sip Subois export, right? And then I can close this and discard the changes because I don't want to make these changes permanent to the original file. And then now, hopefully, I can go to my emotes. So if Snufkin May is here, she's gonna be let down a little bit. Her emote is gonna go into the archive. The current SIP emote is going to be moved to tier 1. And then I'm going to upload the new emote. We can call it, I think it would be SIP 5. We will continue to attribute the emote to Skyrocket Dog because he created the original emote and deserves all the respect because my art added to it is actually worth nothing. Alright. So, you might need to refresh your stream. You might need to refresh your stream, but the new emote should be there in the follower emotes, I believe. Anyone who's following can use the new emote. I'm gonna refresh my chat and see if it's there. There it is. Do you guys see this? Oh, Lego. Lego, thank you for the follow. Merci pour avoir activé les notifications de mon canal. Yeah, Peachy, I'm sorry. You can't use that one anymore. Unless you have a subscription. But you can use the new one. You can use SIP 5. SIP 5 is the new follower one. All right. Now that that's out of the way, people are gonna be like, "What the heck is that emote?" But I'm gonna have to tell them it's a holy waffle. I hope that doesn't mean anything anywhere. SIP 3 will be missed. SIP 3 will still exist on the Discord. And, you know, maybe one day, if I get more emote slots, I could, like, add them back. And we could have all the old SIPs back. All of the old SIPs might come back. You never know. You never know. Let me get... Okay, we've had chips and bacon here long enough. Let me get these Peachy. It's time for Peachy's redeem. Let's get that done. Right. Peachy Hochi has decided that I require comfort. And as many of you know, people have head pat redeems, but I didn't really want to have a normal one. I wanted mine to be unique. So without further ado, Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to raise the price again. Where is that? Alright, are you ready, Peachy? There we go. Thank you, Peachy, for the head pats. I appreciate them. I feel very comforted now. But it's time for the visual novel. We can actually get down to business. We can actually get down to business. Alright, sorry if that was jarring. Let me know if the sound on the game is, well, on the visual novel is too loud, or if I'm too quiet, or if I'm not cool enough, or, you know, if you need to go, you know, fly into the sun. Don't be afraid to let me know. Right. Game. You are satisfied? I'm sorry it's not as theatrical as it used to be, Peachy. It's like, I don't know. You know, I had a long day at Pride today, hanging out with friends and family, so I don't have my usual energy. What was I doing? Oh, right. I have to change the category back to back to the visual novel. All right. So don't be afraid by the title. The title might make this story sound less interesting than other things, but it's supposed to be the story about a mother and her son having like an emotional journey through a dystopia. And if I can get my sound just right. Happy Pride. Yes, Happy Pride. I know everyone's probably heard that a million times over the past 25 days. But I actually went there today. So what better time? As a straight guy, you don't get what people do at Pride parades? So Pride means a lot of things to a lot of people, Subois, so there's no like easy answer to that question. But like the main thing, at least for me, is that like it's not just a time to like celebrate all the strides that have already been made for like, you know, people that aren't straight, but it's also supposed to be a reminder of like all of the struggles that it took to get to where we are today, and also like get people to remember to talk about like all the stuff that we still need to do. But I'm not gonna lie, especially like in the San Francisco area, a lot of it does just involve like people getting together to have a good time because they want to share the love that they have for each other, you know? Because it's not just a literal parade. It's like a whole event with like people selling art and clothes and food and music and like fun activities. It's like a festival, at least here, because it's such a large event. It sounds like fun. It is fun. It can be fun. You know, I get why some people don't go because maybe they're afraid of large crowds. But it can definitely be a good time. And even if like even if you're not, you know, gay or whatever, like you can still go to like support your friends or family or acquaintances or coworkers, like just anybody, like, you know, you could just go there to like support them and have a good time, you know? Okay. I think unless anybody had any other questions about Pride in San Francisco, I think I'm ready to get started. No? Well, if anything, it gave me a chance to eat some of my soup. Let's get going. Oh wow, that is... She sits and stares into space. Ash-colored hair arranged in a bun. Eyes watering. Give your granny a hug, says Mother. He comes, bends over to the armchair, and cuddles the wizened, declining body. The old lady struggles to open her arms in response. Borscht? No, just vegetable soup today. But I do love borscht. And who is it? Who's this? She mumbles. This is your lovely grandson, Kiryusha. Remember how you looked after him? How you taught him alphabet? Why is it suddenly, like, way less? Some tourist? Hello, New Orleans. Hi, Otaku de Japan. Welcome back. I'm not from New Orleans, but I know. Don't worry. Right, what was it? I think it was the mother speaking to her mother. Was saying, remember, it's your grandson. You taught him the alphabet. The letter G for geyser. Shh. Mother gestured, showing the splash of water, indicating a geyser. Kiryusha. The old lady pronounced the name as a meaningless sequence of sounds, because I guess she's having memory troubles. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, Otaku. I got started a little late today, but that's fine because I had a lot of fun today. I hope you're doing well. Gee, geyser, shh, repeated Mother, and then added a bitter chuckle. And a person is gone. There's York, Mexico, Zealand, Hampshire, and Orleans. Wait, do you actually know other streamers with those names? What are you talking about? The son wanted to withdraw from Grandma, but his mother put her hands on his shoulder. Stay with your granny for longer. It won't hurt you. We've been living together for a year, and you could have called on her yourself just once. Just for a friendly chat, without me bringing you here. The sun stopped. Nowhere new is gone. That's right, New Orleans is sometimes temporarily gone. What's the point of dull gray? Well, Otaku, the only thing I know about this story is that It's an emotional journey between a mother and her son. So all you've missed so far is that she brought him over to her mom, who has memory troubles, and they're interacting. The grandson stopped. His grandmother was wearing a green dressing gown with a flowery pattern. It was recently washed and smelled of cheap washing powder, probably because cheap washing powder is all they could find in this dystopia. Kiryusha can hear her heart beating. Thump thump. She was warm. Stephen Hay moment? No, not really a Stephen Hay moment. Not at all. The three people's home, more like two little pokey tin bunkhouses pressed against each other. Their doors opened to a common porch. The son's father had built it using parts of broken robots, and he was very proud of his work on the houses. But now, it's just used as a clothes dryer, and Granny's rocking chair stand under its rusty overhang. You should probably sleep. I mean, if you're if you're really tired, like, there's nothing wrong with resting, Suwa. Like, do you have any obligations tomorrow? Because, like, I don't want you to, like, feel like crap just because I'm here. The entire bunkhouse complex was surrounded by steam. From a hot spring, the mountain, pale sky, and silence. Today is an important day, Mother said. We're going to choose a profession for you, Kiryusha. Huh? A beetle nearby was crawling up the wall of the bunkhouse. It stopped and slowly and thoroughly cleaned its wings within sight of the child. It's springtime here, even though snow is still lying all over the place. A profession for Kiryusha? Well, you see, there's rules here where we are. The Progress program gives us options, but we have to choose something. You're having a homemade burger with cheese fries? Nice. I hope it's tasty. You gotta wake up early tomorrow, but you'll probably be fine for another hour? Well, okay. Well, since you brought it up, I'm gonna pay attention to the clock and tell you to go the fuck to sleep in an hour, okay? Since you brought it up. Kiryusha's mother sighed loudly and stroked her son's back. Am I a Twitch user's dad? Like, no, but I don't know, I'm just trying to be nice. What's it to you? Oh, Kiryusha, my little troublemaker, what will you become under the Progress system? We already have a choice. What do you think? Anyone? Should Mother bring up the job of lamplighting or tallyman? What do you think? Tallyman? No problem. Oh. We waited long enough, and there's a third option. Should we choose the secret third option because we waited too long? Or should we stick with tallyman? I'm your long-lost dad that went to go get the milk and never came home? Nah. No, I buy milk regularly and I come home all the time. That's a funny joke, though. I think we're just gonna stick with the option. Like, this game is technically replayable, because even though the options look really simple, apparently it's supposed to change a lot of things. He needs some milk? Subwa, do you need milk? I think Otaku's trying to volunteer to go get milk for you. A tallyman, Mother said. A very modern profession. Very respected. And your Uncle Corny liked working like that. Don't frown, Kiryusha. Uncle Corny only wants what's best for you, and you know that. No, I know, Otaku. I'm just making a joke on top of your joke. But Mother thought to herself, Tallyman is difficult. I hope he manages to master it. Oh my god, why is that so loud? Oh my god. I'm sorry. You love milk? Oh, being lactose intolerant? Well, you should get some lactose-free milk. Super easy to find, to be honest. Okay. It looks like Mother and son went out to the bridge, holding the rails the entire way. The bridge was shaking underneath their feet. The metal sound of the bridge was drowning out the squelching of the mud beneath, and the air was heavy and humid. You also love milk, Smile? What, Lego, what do you mean by that? I don't think you're talking about the milk you can buy at the store. Oh, you know? Yeah, I know. I don't know what kind of... If there's a store that ever sells that, I'm gonna be very concerned. Oat milk is best for the environment? To my knowledge, that is correct. Mother led Kiryusha across the bridge. But she constantly has to turn around to encourage him to move, because he just walks so slowly and silently and always lost in thought, that little Kiryusha. They walked for a long time. The great flame! Mother suddenly stopped. What's this? Whoa. A dark giant with square, netted eyes was leaning over the road, its metal spider legs sinking in the mud surrounding the bridge. Mother was scared to death by this appearance and was very frustrated. What's that thing doing in here? Did something explode again? This giant spider robot is a GeoES maintenance robot. The tube fragments on its back look like arrows on a giant quiver. Strangely enough, though, it's not doing anything. It's just sitting there, turning its head, as if it's waiting for something. The mother and son cautiously approach the maintenance bot, passing between its legs, constantly looking around for danger. But no more Nightbot, stop it. Oh no, don't worry. That's a timer I actually set up. Like, if you see Nightbot just posting emotes, like, I set that up on purpose. Like, that one is a little Neko arc exclaiming in amazement at my friend Ina's ass. And you guys seem to be a chatty bunch, because it also posted the wall. Mother and son, though, right? As soon as they passed by the robot, it started clanking and screeching. Somewhere high above, sandpiper flies moved around with an alarming cry. Oh, what is the robot doing now? Her son wasn't sure. Alright, let's move on, Kiryusha. The robot started to follow them, though. It pulled out its legs from the mud with loud squelching sounds. It moved in little dashes, often stopping to turn around as if it was sniffing for something. Kiryusha's mother was nervous. She bit her lip. Her hands holding her son's were cold. Why would she be nervous, though? It's just a robot. It probably just lost its way from its usual maintenance business. Maybe the signal chain from its processing core was broken, and the only thing was to go to the nearest road and wait for it to be taken away by other repair creatures. Taking Kiryusha to school. His father helped such machines get back on their way a few times, but I guess maybe Kiryusha's father was no longer there to repair such robots near their home. Half an hour later of walking, the robot's speaker suddenly activated loudly. What profession have you chosen? In response, Kiryusha's mother quickened her walking, to the point where Kiryusha was having trouble keeping up with her. The robot kept following and repeated, What profession have you chosen? What do you think, Subois? Or maybe Lego? We already talked about him becoming a tallyman in, a theoretical sense. But at this point, we have to report to the Progress Systems robot our choice. Should we stick to our current choice? Yes, you think so? Alright, Otaku, you're in luck. It seems like your fellow chatters agree with you. Kiryusha's mother announced, A tallyman! Over her shoulder. Oh, the robot said, falling silent for quite a time, continuing to walk with them as they walked to school. I think that's where they were going, right? To school? The robot suddenly added, Don't go for tallyman. Kiryusha's mother was confused. Why? Why not? They are parasites, dumb and fat. Everyone despises them. The robot paused, as if concentrating, and its speakers crackled to life. In Algova, no one wants to be a tallyman anymore. They get candidates for dumps such as this. Kiryusha's mother turned to him and said quietly, Don't listen to the robot. There's nothing wrong with being a tallyman. Oh, crap. Crap. No. Ah! Oh no, I double clicked. God damn it. I can't go. Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Maybe give me a second. I might have a way to check what the robot said. I'm checking. One second. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh, so close. How do I... Okay. Tallyman, the robot said something about Tallymans just like being whatever again. It was not helpful. I'm sorry for the delay. Like, I guess maybe they just don't have a large need for more Tallymans. Bro, check harder? Yeah, I'm gonna give you something to check out in a minute, Lynn. But hi, Lynn. Welcome back. It's once in a while you get a visual novel that like doesn't let you retreat. And I had to like check my own VOD for a second. I hate like missing out on text. I don't know. I'm sure you understand. Oh great heavens. Is that what all the streamers say? I'm not one of those like, oh great heavens people. I don't have that in my like a repertoire of catchphrases. But maybe I should add it. What do you think? No, it's what you say? Oh, is that... Well, I know that, like, Ina says that, too. And I feel like a few other people say that. Hi, Ristiski. Yeah, because of you. Look, Lynn, you don't have to shout. I'm sorry there's an ad that's gonna start. Fuck. Model? Okay, I'm back. Bob. Yeah, you don't have to shout. Look, I don't know all of your history with the whole gang. I've only been streaming since last October. I'm actually a big streaming baby, okay? But anywho, the robot, I think, tried to discourage them some more. But mother and son Kiryusha had to keep walking. There was a station ahead. There was a station ahead at the bottom of the crater. A black massive piece of metal drowning in steam. Lines of rods protruding from its flat roof that looked like teeth were occupied by spike heads. They slowly turned and blinked while charging. Okay, I think the ad should be over. But yeah, I don't know, Lynn. I don't know. Maybe you have Twitch ad block, or you don't. I was just saying, like, I've only been like watching streams since like last summer, and I only started streaming last October. So there's like hella things I don't know. So you don't have to shout. I am quite aware that you are acquainted with many fun and or important people. You will shout, scream, and shout, and yell it all out. You love yelling? Well, don't yell too loud. The neighbors might hear you, conducting personal yelling activities. You will not shout Subois. It's not your place to tell Lynn what to do. Anywho, like I was saying, mother and son were walking up to this building, and the spikeheads were turning, and lights and fog were blinking. There was a dull, constant humming audible from nearby. No, that's reserved for very specific people. Oh, is that for the tier 4 subs only? I'll have to check out the menu sometime. Right, because mother kept walking ahead. So she turned and shouted at Kiryusha. Tier 4 subs on Patreon? Alright. I think we can lay the bit to rest for now. But you won't be a brat for them? Dang. You drive a hard bargain, okay? You drive a hard bargain, but I'll check my budget. Check out this menu, pants grab? Gladly, Lego. Gladly. Just not in DMs, okay? You have to post it in Olive Garden for everyone to see. Hi, Rai. Welcome back. I'm sorry you missed some of the story. Okay, for anyone that's just coming in, all that's happened so far is that Kiryusha and his mother were, I think walking to school after, like, saying hi to Gran, who has memory problems. And they live in, like, some dystopia controlled by a robotic system called Progress. It's very, very hashtag deep. The robot made them, like, decide what job Kiryusha would want for the future. It tried to discourage their choice. And now it seems like I think they're walking up on the school right now. I'm not sure who Mother's waving to, but she shouts, "Hey, hello, hey! Do they see us? I sent them a message on the internet. They should be waiting for us nearby." She clasps her hands together and said, "The internet, was there a connection today?" Kiryusha snorted, pointing at the spikeheads. "If the servers are there, then the net should be available." Of course, Mother laughed. They have so many of them there. Beforehand, you'd be happy if even one of the spikes strayed into this place. I remember that just after you were born, we had to find something out about some medicine, I think. Unfortunately, there was no the internet spike around, and you wouldn't stop crying, Kiryusha. It was horrible. Subois, I didn't know you watched... Wait, actually, did I? Actually, I think I did see you watching May the other day when, what was it? I think... Was it when May was playing, the like, Get the Freeman game? Man, that game is definitely one of the best Half-Life mods out there, am I right? Bah. Hunt down the Freeman? Hunk down the Freeman? Do you think he's a hunk? I think he's kind of just, like, average looking. You're about to go to sleep? That's okay, Subois. Have a good sleep. See you later. The first version of Hunt Down the Freeman uses a sex model for Alex. I don't believe you, Shart. I don't believe you, Lynn. I don't believe you for a second. You just wanted me to say those words out loud. Anywho, it's true. Okay, well, I can't stream it, so it doesn't really, like, interest me that much, to be honest. Like, as cool as, like, source graphics are, you know, we've moved a long way from, like, Half-Life Alyx quality pornography, so, like, I don't need to see that. I didn't underestimate you at all. I was just wishing you a good night. What are you talking about? Anywho, you don't want me to see me stream it? Mm-hmm. You gonna throw me against a viper wall? I mean, I would just fall through the other side and like be, you know, like slightly vulnerable for like a moment till my health got back to 100. It would be an interesting feeling though. I wonder what that feels like. Thank you, Rizdusky. Hi, Rizdusky. Anywho, Kiryusha's mother, complaining about the internet from the past, right? Stopped and asked anxiously, "Son, do you think they'll accept this one?" She nodded at the robot behind them. "Or will it just keep trailing us till thermal?" Kiryusha shrugged. Depended on whose shift it was at the facility today. It seems they accepted this robot and had a good laugh about the robot's, comments on the profession of tallyman. Of course, these were the controllers. The communication department's full of children. They used the timetable to figure out who would stumble into the robot and probably just decided to play a joke on you. But you know, it spoke in such a strange way. Don't take the robot too seriously. Aunt Tamara was here. She was wearing a uniform jacket and a scarf around her neck and nice earrings. She was sitting by a big window, and Kiryusha's mother and her were drinking some tea, putting cups on the corner of the table between piles of paperwork. Aunt Tamara's daughter was typing a little farther away in an armchair, holding a portable computer in her lap. Her name was Yana. She was keeping her back straight and her expression stern. Clearly, she had important work to do. Kiryusha couldn't take his eyes off of his cousin. She noticed and shrugged her thin shoulders discontentedly. Of course, she was a lot older than him by 2 years and already had a real job. Behind her armchair were handrails and a long staircase going down into the darkness of the maintenance workshop. A robot there accepted. A robot? Okay, you'll have to remember, this whole visual novel was translated, so like some of the wording might be awkward. I'll keep doing my best to try to like make it palatable. I think they're talking about the robot with trouble. The robot with trouble from earlier was accepted for preventative maintenance. They'd already dismantled its legs by now. "Where are you going now?" asked Tamara. "To Thermal, to meet the navigator," Mother said. "Oh, the navigator. Such a handsome man. He travels in a train that I've never seen before. I envy you for meeting him." "Come on, Tamara, there's nothing to envy. We're just a bunch of bags of nerves." Aunt Tamara understood Kiryusha's mother's comment. Well, jokes aside, what profession did you and Kiryusha choose? I'm just gonna keep telling the truth. "Tallyman," replied Kiryusha's mother. "Are you kidding? Are these the restless who go around the world and do God knows what? Well, Kapka, it's beyond me." "But, Tamara, they say it's a good profession." "Who said that? Who told you that?" Tamara's daughter, on the other hand, suddenly stopped typing and took a curious glance at her cousin Kiryusha, embarrassing him. Talymans, those parasites and do-nothings. They're just controlling progress program objects. Oh wait, no. The Tallymen control the progress program, objected Kiryusha's mother. Which apparently to them seemed like a cliche explanation of the job. So maybe in this dystopia, it's like a common known fact that that's what they do, but like people know that they actually don't do anything. Like maybe it's kind of a, you know, like they sound more useful than they really are kind of job. Yeah, Tamara's arguing. Just listen to yourself. Controlling the progress program. Tell me another joke. It's nothing for a show like idiots like you. Man, she's really being mean to her sister. The progress program was already controlled and decision made long ago, without all of these new kids coming in. Okay, so maybe if Kiryusha becomes a Tallyman, he would just be like an apparatchik of the state. Just another meaningless drone fumbling around, you know, crossing T's and dotting I's where people have already written them down. Tamara's daughter said that she was going to the kitchen and mentioned for Kiryusha to follow her. Go ahead, Tamara waved. The kitchen was dark and poky. The only source of light were round holes in the ceiling. The door to the fridge was covered with a bunch of souvenir magnets, and a headless robot frame sat in the corner. Why does the game go from being quiet to like... Can you guys hear anything? If you mind me asking, can you hear like a background noise at all? It's like I can hear something, but it's very quiet. Part of me almost wants to just turn the game music off and like put on something. It's very quiet. And I think I will. You don't hear anything? Yeah. Yeah, let me put on some... I'm sorry for anybody that's about to, like, you know, continue watching the VOD. But, just find something, like, relaxing for you to listen with. Because, like, this game either goes way too loud or way too quiet. So I'm just gonna, like, mess around with something. Okay. You should be able to hear that. Right? Okay, cool. Right. So Yana and Kiryusha went to the kitchen. Don't listen to my mother, Kiryusha. It's just so like her imagining things. Kiryusha understood. Why did you stop going to school, though, Kiryusha? Oh, well, you see, Yana, is it because of what happened to your father? It must be really tough, Kiryusha. Why wouldn't you want to move to Thermal? At least you'd have people around there. Well, you see, Yana, pointing somewhere behind himself. Your mother doesn't want you to move to Thermal, does she, Kiryusha? He nodded. Why are you so untalkative today? Are you afraid to talk to your cousin Yana? He shook his head. Kiryusha was not afraid of his cousin. She took out a mirror and turned to the light from the ceiling, spending some time looking at herself, then unbound her hair with a single motion and asked Kiryusha, "Tell me, cousin, am I beautiful?" Kiryusha looked at his cousin, astonished, but thrilled at the sudden flourish. "Oh," she looked at herself. "Stop, hold down. You've got it all wrong. You're still just a kid. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I meant quite something different." Kiryusha was confused. He didn't know what to do and feel in this situation. The whole thing was a little creepy to him. The sound of his mother's voice loudly came through from the workshop nearby. "You see, Tamara? He wants nothing. Absolutely nothing. And what do I do? What?" "Don't say anything. No need. But let me tell you one thing, sister." Kiryusha's mother's eyes flashed with emotion. "You know what, Tamara? Get away from here if you have a chance. You need to go away." Oh, wait. Wait, Yana? No. Okay, this, the way they're, like, wording everything is, they're, like, going back and forth. I think this is Yana talking to Kiryusha, telling him to leave because his mother and aunt are fighting. Sonics, you're from the future? Tell me. Do I win the lottery? I'm not gonna win the lottery, but Decaf is gonna raid me. Well, hey, it's the small joys in life, right? The small joys. I welcome Decaf Leon with open arms. Thank you for the good news, Sonics. And thank you for the shout out to Sonics. If you guys like console games, you should go check out Sonics, who apparently might have lied to me because he's a dickhead. I still consider him a friend, but he's still a dickhead. Anywho, Yana, I think, was telling Kiryusha to leave because his mother and aunt were fighting. "Tell me the truth, Kiryusha. What do you want to be?" Tell you what. Should we keep going with Tallyman? Should we just do a full Tallyman run of this game? I kind of wonder what would change, but we could do a full Tallyman run of the story. Are you messing with Decaf? Why are you, like, so mean to your blue cat brother? Alright. Alright. I'm gonna keep going with Tallyman. Oh, wait. So I was right earlier? Man, this situation is confusing. Oh, or no, or she's answering for her son because she overheard the conversation. Kiryusha's mother tells Yana a Tallyman. "Get ready, Kirill. It's time to go." Ooh. It seems we might be traveling again. We might be traveling again. A gondola. Only 2 seats, though. slowly moved over the milk-white sea of steam in the valley. It creaked and rocked back and forth. The outlines of the mountain nearby were barely visible because of the steam, and the settlement of Thermal was on the opposite slope. They'd almost arrived. Kiryusha's mother looked very sad, her head down, chin resting on clasped hands, and suddenly... What? In front of them, a whistling and moaning geyser shot up. It fell down only to shoot up again, roaring and gaining strength, rising higher and higher. The gondola stopped because it tripped a sensor. Ooh, this might turn into a situation. The internet connection was lost. Kiryusha pushed refresh on the tablet several times, but to no avail. His mother started crying. Mixing with the mascara, her tears were running down her cheeks. "Right here," she said. "It happened right here." But she was wrong. It didn't happen here. The thing that she's worried about happened a few miles to the north. Kiryusha's father was making a new signal path for robots. Routine work that it had been done 100 times. But on that fateful day, a few miles north of where Kiryusha and his mother were stuck in a gondola, he slipped on a patch of dirt and fell into a pool of boiling water. He was boiled alive. "The great flame, the great all-forgiving flame," his mother kept whispering. "How could you have let it happen? How is it possible in the best of worlds that we have now, in the just world that we hold dear?" They'd buried Kiryusha's father a year ago. Granny still had her senses back then and lit the traditional funeral fire herself. She brushed everyone away with a single swing of her hand. It was the last dominant gesture that Granny had ever made in her life. Her eyes and her senses faded together with the last flame. Starting from that moment, the three of them lived near the metal bunker houses, away from the major settlement, from the other people, away from life. Kiryusha's mother was afraid of geysers and wouldn't let him go to school because of his father's death. He had to take online classes. Wow, relatable. Any Zoomers in the chat feel some relating here? Maybe even a few millennials in college. The progress system seemed to have allowed this and delivered them boring food. I guess because of the situation at hand. Sometimes Kiryusha's uncle would call on them for a long time, and even his voice, about profession, about choice, about something else that was important. He'd say, "Listen carefully, Kiryusha." But Kiryusha failed to heed his warnings every time. "What will become of you, my son?" said his mother, crying. "My case is clear. I'm done. But you, Kiryusha, it breaks my heart." Kiryusha carefully touched her clasped hands that she was leaning over onto. She looked up and asked him, "What will you be, Sonny?" "A tallyman." She didn't wait for him to reply. "You'll go away. You won't do well here. You just won't get it right, though. They'll chew you up and spit you out into the dustbin, or worse, maybe Maybe you'll become a big important man in the progress system and forget about me entirely, Kiryusha. Hmm. 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 This story is very. I'd say it's interesting because of how many details they're holding back. Like, it makes me want to learn more about how their society functions. Kiryusha and his mother reached the school. It was a tall rectangular building on the slope of a mountain. Long, narrow windows formed steps on its facade. He stood there with his Uncle Corny on a rusty balcony. His mother was inside collecting school supplies. But what was taking so long? His shoes? His broken tablet? Something was strange. You've got to remember, Kiryusha, the progress program is the greatest blessing and the greatest evil of modern times, his uncle said. He was always very polite, neat, and unemotional with Kiryusha. Uncle Corny was like a robot, or even worse. Listening to him was torturous to Kiryusha. His psyche simply couldn't cope with his uncle's manners. In fact, he was no uncle to Kiryusha and not a teacher. He was simply a local technical administrator. He provided access to the internet for all the visitors. And the school that they were traveling to all this time wasn't really a school, but more a club. Sending children to this club was no more than a custom, a tradition. Parents did it to make their children socialize and get them out of the house so they could do other things. Today, Uncle Corny said, the Progress program has almost unlimited control over our lives, and it was excellent. We see what wonderful fruits were yielded and sowed from all over the world because of the system. He swept his arm across the horizon. Somewhere in the distance, hundreds of miles away, stood the city of Algova, a model city, the dream city, the city of fruit in their system. They couldn't see it from here, though. He was simply gesticulating in its general direction. What they could see was a ramshackle 5-story house in the settlement of Thermal. A flock of sandpiper flies from one of the houses maneuvered between the cables from one house to the next. Unfortunately, Corny said, each program does have errors. And in the case of our progress program, these errors hold disaster. Kiryusha was confused. His uncle seemed to speak no ill of the program, and then suddenly brought it to its knees. Excuse me, Kiryusha. God bless and save us. Kiryusha remembered that people who believed in the flames were to be hated. He called them cigarette ends. But Kiryusha's father liked very few people. His grandmother and his mother, perhaps. Kiryusha He wasn't even sure that his father liked him. That's why the progress program needs independent supervisors, so named Tallymans, continued Corny. It's a great responsibility in the program. You'll have to learn a lot and visit a lot of places to gain the understanding of the mechanisms that control our life, Kiryusha. They're very intricate mechanisms. Trust me. What do you mean, trust you? I don't trust this guy at all. His uncle is very, very back and forth. It's not for nothing that they've chosen you. What do you mean chose? I thought we decided that for ourselves. It means that the program detected certain personality traits in you. Outstanding traits, Kiryusha. Oh wait, I just remembered. The progress system only gave Kiryusha and his mother a few options. Hi, Rizdiski. How you doing? I hope Sarah's doing well. I haven't seen them in a minute. Corny continued. The job of Tallyman isn't just a great honor for you. It's an honor for all of us, the entirety of the thermal settlement. Getting rid of just one error in the progress system could repair dozens, if not hundreds of lives. I'd gladly... He leaned over and thought. His nephew noticed that there was a bald spot on his head that was still visible through his combed hair. His uncle, was he lonely? Corny calmed down from his deep thought and opened his eyes and asked, But tell me the main thing, Kiryusha. What decision did you make? What will you be? What do you think, Rizdiski? Will Kiryusha defy his mother's ideas? Or will he follow through? Hi, Emily. How's it going? We've waited just long enough for the I don't know option to pop up. Oh. Yeah, Emily's here. Everyone say hi to Emily. Emily's pretty cool. I don't get to talk to Emily very often, but they're always a very pleasant, how do I say this? They're always a very pleasant presence. I've never had a bad time when Emily was around. What do you think, Emily? I know you just got here. Let me give you a little, for anyone that's just joining us, including Emily, let me give you a quick recap of what's happened so far. Kiryusha and his mother, you're just chilling everywhere? Hell yeah. I feel that. I mean, I feel that, like, I don't know, maybe you've noticed me, like, I'm a pretty active chatter in, like, some streams, but, like, sometimes I'm very quiet. It just depends on the streamer and, like, my energy levels. But I am kind of a chatty bitch. So, recap. Right. Kiryusha and his mother live in a dystopia where an, like, seemingly all-knowing but faulty progress program is in control of everything. A cute one? Thank you. They walk to school, and the system like gives children only a few options of what their job should be for the future, like based off of stuff. So far, we've always answered tallyman, which is disputedly somebody who helps correct problems in the progress program. But some people consider it a useless job because, like, the progress program may or may not be already fully decided. And from what I know about this game, like, even though the options seem really simple, whether you like follow through on anything like changes the outcome. Right now, Kiryusha's uncle is asking him what he would like to be. So what do you think, Emily? What? I'm sorry, that was probably a lot to explain. No, I know. I tried to recap the story as best as I could, but it's a lot to explain. Just sit back and relax, and we'll keep going. Kiryusha agreed with all of the previous choices made for him, because I guess Kiryusha might be a pushover, or we turned him into one. Only one way to find out. Tallyman, Uncle K. Oh wait, no. Mother's walking back into the room again, just in time to answer for her son. Tallyman, he'll be a tallyman. What can you do if it's your destiny to be a tallyman? Uncle Corny agreed. It's the right thing to do. And he's kind of biased because that's, I think, his job right now. It'll be better for everyone if Kiryusha becomes a tallyman. You would have picked tallyman anyway? I'm glad to hear it. It's all in the flame's will, Uncle Corny added. Ugh. It seems like Uncle Corny might be one of the cigarette ends that Kiryusha's father was talking about. Kiryusha, give us some time. We need to have a word, your uncle and I. Kiryusha nodded obediently, disappearing into the doorway. After leaving, he heard sirens start wailing in the settlement of Thermal nearby. The school's empty, though, so the sound echoed in the desolate arched halls. The walls were decorated with mosaics showing episodes of space exploration from the past. Pots with flowers doubled their number in the mirrors all around. Kiryusha was happy that he managed to get away from the adults. He wanted to do the thing that he planned to do for a long time. He intended to get into mischief, using his personal hacking tool that he created a year ago. But he had no time to run so far because of his father's death and staying home all the time. Now was the time to use his hacking program. Who knows what's going to happen to him after he meets the Navigator? The Navigator, if I remember right, is like somebody in like the bureaucracy that helps you like figure out your job or whatever. Kiryusha found his terminal. His favorite cup with a cheerful little robot was still inside the drawer of his desk. It was unwashed and stained brown, and there was a layer of dust on the keyboard. The screen lit up, and his hacking program launched. A small smile appeared on Kiryusha's face. It was time to have some fun. He went through the profiles on his schoolmates and started editing their photos, turning them upside down, adding mustaches, horns, maybe even an elephant trunk or two. He stopped on his cousin's photo, though, Yana, looking at it for a long time. She really was beautiful, he thought. He wanted to draw a heart on her photo, but he couldn't find the strength to. Instead, he turned his hacking terminal off and slowly shuffled back to the balcony nearby. He pushed the door and saw a strange scene on the balcony. His mother was crying, and his uncle was hugging her, kissing his forehead, apparently in the way that somebody might pray. When they noticed Kiryusha, they jumped away from each other like scolded cats. So, what is your final choice? A talisman, said Kiryusha's mother. Quickly, looking at Corny, she took her son's hand and they left. I feel like this song is too cheerful. There we go. I think that's better. I hope everyone has something to drink. Maybe a little snack. The settlement of Thermal. I'm assuming Kiryusha and his mother reached the waiting room of the railway station. The armchairs were all torn up, and portraits of the leaders of the past were strung about the walls, and the air was stuffy. The navigator's train was late. Ugh. This was rare under the Progress program. The trains normally ran on time. Kiryusha's mother was worried and went to the control room to ask for information about the navigator's train. Kiryusha stared out the window, his head propped on his fist. There were pylons, mountains, and cables in the distance. The big-headed robot station was trudging somewhere. Nothing extraordinary outside the window. There was about a dozen dead flies between the thick, dim double glazing of the windows. This seemed more interesting to him. How did flies manage to get in between two panes of glass that were sealed? I'm not gonna lie, I've seen that before in real life, and like, that shit's weird. Like, how did bugs get in between the double glaze? Is there like actually like an explanation for that? Like, if I Googled that right now. Oh, it's just simply like, if your window frames are like old enough, there's probably cracks they could just squeeze through. And you should probably, if you see bugs in between your double glazing windows, it means you probably need to like go get some caulk and seal your windows. Anywho, Kiryusha sunk into his thoughts while looking at the bugs in the double glaze. Somebody yelled from behind him, "Hey, dude." An unshaven guy with a dirty leather jacket was standing in the doorway of the waiting room. "You'll be back? All right. Be right back, Christiski. I hope everything's okay." Kiryusha mumbled something incoherently, back to the man to simply indicate that he, noticed him. But the man sat next to him, fidgeted, and started grinning. Uh-oh. You're the lamplighter's son, right? Kiryusha nodded, admitting that his dead father was the lamplighter. What a decent man, said the fellow. He once slammed one of ours. Really showed him hell. Decent guy. Everything's good? I'm glad everything's okay, Hristitsky. Welcome back. Welcome back. The guy that walked up to Kiryushka smelled of wine and sweat. Blech. His hands were shaking, and his feet were black with dirt. Why are you stuck out here like a sore thumb? Failing the 5-year plan? Well, sir, you see, nodding to the window. Oh, you're waiting for the navigator boy to help choose a profession, I reckon. I had a job once, too. I worked at the GOES, and I used to be a senior mechanist in the pipe shop. But then the robots came and took away all of our jobs. Then the man shouted like a wounded animal. And do you know who I am now, dude? Kiryusha shook his head. He had no idea. Oh. Alright. I'll see you soon, Hristitsky. I'll see you soon. The fellow leaned closer to Kiryushka and whispered, I'm a revolutionary. They spent a moment of silence, contemplating what he'd just told him. A train whistled in the distance. The navigator was near. The Progress program is making slaves of us, boy, and we need to fight it. And do you know what our main weapon in the fight against the Progress system is? Wits. Look at me. I'm free as a bird. Yet, I'm in the heart of a prison. I'm trying to give you good advice, boy. You need to live this way. The revolutionary showed Kiryushka a swimming fish with his hand, grinning. All right, dude. Tell me, what type of slavery have you chosen for yourself? Kiryushka's mother walked back into the room, clearly finished with the information. He'll be a tallyman. Her voice was brisk and angry at the stranger. Now get lost, scoundrel. But after she had announced tallyman, the man's expression changed dramatically. Hey, dude, when you get there, check my profile, Kiryushka's mother shouted, Get the hell out of here. Hey, the man said, it's clearly an error. It's just a mistake. Can you please adjust something there to make Tamra, my dear Tamra, return back to me? Can't you see what's happening? His voice was drowned in the sound of the train wheels coming through nearby. A tall and well-built navigator, his coat came through with him in the train, revealed a formal, well-ironed suit. His lips were pursed. Excuse me, model? His lips were pursed disapprovingly. And looking around, It's dirty here, but it's fine. We'll deal with that. Tidy up, here and there. He brushed a flick of dust off of his sleeve casually, and Kiryusha's mother stared at him with fascination. What's wrong? Kiryusha's mother said, Your eyes are glowing. Kiryusha also noticed this detail about the navigator. They weren't eyes, but two bright blue flashing lights cutting through the darkness. I'm serious, son. Can you see it too? I noticed it before during our conversation in the internet, but I thought it was just an effect of the video. You know, computer generated or something. But these eyes are like this in real life too? That's amazing. The navigator brushed some more dust off, casually saying, My eyes are implants. Do you like them? Oh, I love it, said Kiryushka's mother. I'm glad. Now, please come in, comrades. We have a serious task to get to. The carriage they entered on the navigator train was light and tidy. It didn't have any windows, though, and lines of screens went from one wall to the top of another. There was a swivel high-back leather armchair in the middle of the train car, and an audio system was playing classical music. Take a seat, said the navigator. I'll be back in a minute. Kiryushka and his mother settled on the couch in front of the armchair. They sat on the edges of their seats with their backs straight, looking at the screens. The screens showed people. Uncle Corny, Tamra, Yana. Yana. Can you see our old woman there? Whispered Mother. Kiryushka shook his head. They never install cameras in houses. Those are the rules, after all. Such a shame, Kiryushka's mother continued. We could have a look. I'm sure she invited old men to have drinks with. This thought seemed amusing to Kiryushka's mother. Sitting back on the couch, she nudged Kiryushka in the shoulder. Keep your cool, Kirill. We can do this. Everything will be okay. The navigator returned after a small time, holding a bulging bag with the city of Algova emblem on it. Something kind of like antennae were just pushing out of the bag. These are presents, he said. You'll get them after making your profession choice. The navigator delivered a long and official-sounding congratulatory speech that was written down on one of the screens, overflowing with several standard cliches like, oh, this is the first big step in your life, blah, 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 civic responsibility, blah, 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 equal importance of every person and every profession of progress program, blah, 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 blah. Always ending with a direct path into the brighter future for our society. After the long and stupidly winded speech, the navigator put his tablet aside and looked at Kiryushka with his glowing implant eyes. Attentively, inquisitively even. Kiryushka's mother was in high spirits. But by now, after the speech, they'd sunk. Her head was down. She was tugging her hair nervously. Well, the navigator said, it's time to make up your mind, Kiryushka. What profession have you chosen? I don't mind taking the time to see if we want to continue the tallyman route. But we could technically choose the other sign, which our father had a job of, or we could probably do the stupid thing and tell the navigator that we're not sure. Any opinions? I'm gonna have some soup for a second. What'd you have for dinner, Lego? Thanks for answering. I mean, I don't know when dinner was for you, but dinner for me is now. Jimmy John's. Wait, does that mean... Are you PST also? Or does Jimmy John's exist in other time zones? I've only been to Jimmy John's once. It's pretty good. What's Jimmy John's? Right. With the understandably British question. Because, like, you don't have that over there. So, right, like, Jimmy John's is, like, a pretty basic, like, they mostly sell, like, American-style sandwiches. But, like, depending on the location, like, they also sometimes have other items. But it's mostly just, like, a sandwich shop. I've only been there once. It was pretty good. But I can't speak for any location outside of the like, single one that I went to, which I guess like I could just tell you it was if it's still there, it was in Santa Clarita, California. Like 5 years ago. I don't live there anymore, but that was the last time I went there. It does exist on the East Coast? Huh. Interesting. I didn't know it existed outside of like the West Coast. But without further ado, Kiryushka's mother answered for him. Tallyman. The Jimmy John's here is pretty amazing. You have it every Sunday, every single Sunday. Is it like a family tradition or something? You just have Jimmy John's Sundays. It's like a weird. It's like a weird sentence to say. I didn't know people had Jimmy John's Sundays. Sorry. Stretching. Upon hearing her answer, the navigator turned to her for the first time and sat silently for a time. Then typed something on his computer. I'm sorry, but the probability of your setting up your son for an unhappy future at this moment is quite high. Are you sure about your choice? I'm gonna say yes, just to keep going I guess we're just gonna do a full Tallyman run at this point. I kind of don't want to like change it because I'm like too invested. Happiness, Kiryushka's mother said. What is this happiness you speak of? There's no such thing. The navigator chuckled. You see, navigator, my grandmother and grandfather suffered. My parents suffered. My husband suffered as a lamplighter. And I am suffering in my own way. My son Kiryushka will also. There is no other way in the progress system, because that's how it should be. These aren't just moments of suffering. These are flashes of the great flame, tests that we need to pass on our way to eternal life. She said all of this apparently a lot more briskly than I just did, because I was trying to be dramatic. She was almost trying to change her own mind the way she said it, as if she remembered the entire thing over and over again to avoid doubts and force herself to believe. Well, it's your business, the navigator shrugged. He swiped on the tablet computer with his finger. Kiryushka became a tallyman. In a few years, he'll graduate from school and go to the great fruit city of Algova for professional studies and disappear. He'll be forced to hide his profile on the internet and ignore his mother's phone calls and letters. He won't even be allowed to send her a birthday greeting. His uncle might manage to find his course mates on student forums. Strange, unsociable, stupid will probably be most of the words contained in such a forum. Then, after all the studying, Kiryushka will start working, and his mother will read every news item about any tallyman's successful projects. No one will mention Kiryushka's name. And this means that Kiryushka won't find any errors in the progress program. He'll become one of the many tallymen that people call parasite. His mother and uncle will get married, maybe, and look after grandmother until she dies. Because, okay, remember, his uncle isn't his actual uncle. It's just kind of like a nickname. I guess because, like, he's just, like, been around. They're not actually related. Don't panic. Kiryushka's mother will probably move to the thermal settlement after Kiryushka leaves, because they won't be worried about him dying anymore, and live a quiet life. Kiryushka's aunt might visit them sometimes and complain about her daughter Yana and her son-in-law drinking way too much, saying that Yana and her husband are having violent arguments and they probably won't have children. The unshaven fellow that used to wait for Tamra will wait for her at the entrance. He'll confess all sorts of sins and drop down on his knees and swear that he'll change. But Tamara won't believe in him, and she'll just keep walking on by like she always has. And then Tamara will start cursing. Oh no. And then the stranger that's been waiting for Tamara will start going crazy and tearing himself apart, trying to take out his anger on her. The navigator will watch all of these activities from the fruit city of Algova. He'll take notes and write reports and letters about everything that's happening. One day, he'll wonder if the robot cleaner from before was broken or just making patches of dust everywhere. And he'll make a new habit that every morning after exercising and taking a contrast shower, he'll just go wipe all the screens with a cloth. But he'll never be able to wipe the dull gray off of them. The end. So, this is the end of the dull gray story. If you decide to, take the Tallyman's path the entire time. Finally, it's over. We win. Yeah, we become Tallyman. Useless parasites within the apparatchik government of the progress system, forever destined to simply make pointless decisions and never be acknowledged for our accomplishments or failures. Unlike my job, I'm actually I'm sure there's a few of my coworkers that feel oh, Orleans doesn't work hard enough. But I'm not the hardest worker or the least hardest worker, but I know that model. I love when I just cover my face for half a second and my model decides to just die for no reason. Absolutely love that. I guess you just get to look at me like this for a second until I'm having a seizure. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back, Windows Air. It's been a minute. Lynn, did you actually listen to me calmly explain this strange story the entire time? But yeah, Windows, it's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Of course not. You were doing girl things? Well, you couldn't do any guy things or non-binary things at the same time? I mean, why do you have to classify things as girl things? What does that even mean? You fixed your sleep schedule, kind of? Hey, kind of better is still better, okay? As long as you're making progress, that's what matters. I'll tell you when you're older. Lynn, aren't I older than you? I feel like that doesn't work on me for almost everyone I know. All right. You can let me know about the girl things when I'm post-stream older. Is that what you mean? When I'm literally what? 30 minutes older from now? I don't have an exact time I want to end. But since we did do I was actually surprised. I wasn't sure if we'd finish that little emotional story so quickly. But this is about the time of stream that I do my best to sing a couple karaoke songs. Never ask a person about the girl things on stream. You're right. I know a few streamers that might be bold, but I will respect. I will respect. I will refrain. You've been playing through, is that Persona 5 Remastered? Is that what that acronym means? Divine has also been doing pan things. Good for both of you. It's lead speak for pisser? Lynn, I'm not, I don't. I feel like you're like using slang that even I don't know about, or you're just being straight up. Persona Royale? My bad, just for chucking an acronym. Yeah, sorry. I'm not gonna lie, like I've never played Persona, and I probably never will, because like all the Persona games are like turn-based fighting games, right? Am I wrong? Here, let me move the chat over so I'm actually looking at you guys without breaking my neck. Don't hesitate. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-na-na. Persona 5 is like hack and slash. You don't like turn-based, but you like Persona. I feel like I've heard that before. Like, people really enjoy the story of Persona, but they wish the gameplay was like more engaging. Persona 5 Strikers. See, right. I mean, thanks for the clarification, but it still means nothing to me. All I know about Persona is that my sister-in-law really likes Persona. That's it. That's like literally all I know. And there's a guy with the mask that looks kind of cool. That's it. You're pretty engaged. Congratulations. Dream? What do you mean dream? Did I say dream? I don't think I said dream. The guy with the mask? Lynn, remember, I don't know anything about Persona, so I don't know their names. I could like look up that character for a second to like double check who you're talking about. Here, let me... Persona Dream character. Like, it's like a dude with short black hair, looks like kind of like a school uniform, and he's got like a white mask with black eyes. Is that the one? Joker? Sorry. One of my friends is resting and is just randomly saying stuff. He technically doesn't have a name, but you think it's his canon name? Scream at him, it'll be funny? No, what? My friend just spent the entire day with me at Pride, and they're very tired. I don't want to scream at her. I mean, you didn't Sorry. I just had to triple check something. You didn't know. My friend is a her. Not that you'll ever meet them or that it matters, but you know, I just to be clear. You love being a little menace? I know what to do with little menaces. But only if they're nearby. Anywho. What do you mean? Like, you know, go get some In-N-Out, maybe a milkshake. You know, treat them to a nice afternoon. Let me decide. I don't know. What did you guys think about the story? It was a little odd. I won't deny it was a little odd, but it was translated from Russian, which is why it might have seemed strange. And then, in my usual visual novel style, I like to, like, I'm sure some of you were paying attention to what was actually written down, and I always like kind of spinning the story a little bit to make it like more entertaining to listen to. Because like I just like talking. Explain the story? Hi, Dre. Well, you kind of missed the whole story. I have a good voice to talk with. Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah, I won't deny, like, not to get too meta or anything. Singing though, you don't know? Yeah, you don't know shit, Trey. Not to get too meta or anything, but like, I did notice after streaming for a while that a lot of the people that decided to like come back kind of just enjoyed hearing me talk about stuff. So like, I never really played visual novels before streaming, and I kind of just like went through and just found a bunch of stuff with like art that seemed interesting. Why is my volume control mixer frozen? Don't you just love when like actual Windows 11 applications decide to freeze? I fucking hate Windows 11. Anywho. Yeah. I wasn't really much of a visual novel person before streaming, but I enjoy performing them, and people seem to enjoy me just doing that, I guess. But it's 11:10, and without further ado, I will probably sing something, and then Lynn will trash on me, you know, with respect. You know, Lynn deserves to trash on me for my singing. I'm sure Lynn's been waiting a long time to enjoy trashing on me. For several reasons. Which is why the first song today is going to be something very silly that no one can judge me for because I've never sung it before. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Okay, let me make sure this is like loud enough. Let me turn off that music. Let me change the category back to just chatting. Oh man, I ran out of beverage. Fuck. Hey, has anyone here ever had Screwball? Lynn, do they have Screwball in Canada? It's like a whiskey with peanut butter flavor. It's spelled screwball with a K. One word. Like this. It sounds gross. It's actually so good. Like, you have no idea. So, the peanut butter flavoring, like, takes a bit of the edge off. Yeah, let's check over at the Lickbo. Check over at the Lickbo, Lynn. See if they have it. Yeah, you got it? Hell yeah. Do you call it the Lickbo? Or do you call it something else? I grew up calling it the Lickbo. I miss the Lickbo. It was kind of nice. But the upside of like living in California is that literally everywhere sells alcohol because it's not like controlled by the state or anything. That's what your dad calls it. Well, you see, being a millennial, I have kind of been influenced by that generation. But yeah, it's definitely like a smooth 40% whiskey that's been like, it's had peanut butter flavor added to reduce it down to 35, so it takes some of the edge off. I like it a lot. I like to mix it with Dr. Pepper, or I drink it straight. I don't have Comic-Con that serves alcohol in the venue. Well, no, but I have like 2 million corner stores that sell alcohol. Like, I don't have to go to the beer store or the Lickbo. You have Quebec? You know what? I missed that. I won't deny. When actually, I don't know if all of you have heard this story. Let me share with you a quick story before I sing. So what Lynn's talking about is if you live in Ontario, right, and you're close enough to the border, you can just like take a quick trip across the border, and all the alcohol is cheaper there, and you can drink a year early. Back when my friend Matt and Gabriel and I, as soon as the first one of us turned 18, we decided to do something very irresponsible, and we took a little camping trip across the border. Matt bought 3 2-4s of Moosehead, and we each drank 24 beers over a weekend at a campsite. And just basically just fucked around. Like, we like just walked around the forest at the campsite. We set up like off-road croquet course. Like literally from sun up to sundown. It was like 1 beer per hour. Cause like we knew we had to get rid of it before we left. Bro, what do you mean, bro? I was 17. Give me a break. It was a fun camping trip. I was literally just wasted all day. I don't do that anymore, obviously. It was a lot. The only downside to this day is that I still have a scar on my bicep because my friend Gabriel decided, okay, so we were like cooking some hot dogs over a fire, I think on the second night. And Gabriel decided to like wrap a piece of plastic around a stick and start melting it over the fire. And we're all drunk, right? This is like just stupid. The plastic is on fire. It's melting. It looks cool. I don't know. Don't ask me. 17-year-olds don't know what's good for them. Let me find a song. I want a better song. Sorry, I'm like airheaded right now. Yeah. So Gabriel starts waving this burning molten plastic around, I guess because he thinks it looks cool. And then a molten like blob of plastic just like flies through the air and lands on my bicep, like instantly triggering like a pain reaction. And I like throw my stick with a hot dog on it, like from just the pain reaction. Like I throw it trying to like get the blob of molten plastic off of my hand, and that hot dog on a stick that's like charred like flies past his head, and everybody instantly like sobers up because that was a stupid situation. But now I have like a permanent little blob scar on my bicep from a molten piece of plastic. Hi Rizdisky. Hi Rizdisky. Welcome back. Welcome back. I was just telling everybody about a story about being irresponsible and drunk. I don't live in Canada anymore, so nobody can get me in trouble for that thing that happened. But I haven't taken come back. I'm bored. Oh, Lynn, I'm so sorry. Acrosa, you're not wrong. Alcohol and fire is probably the worst combination, especially for a drunk on the verge of being 18-year-old. You had a similar experience with fireworks and a spark hit you in the chest. Luckily it peeled off, so no scar. Holy shit. Yeah, no, for anyone here, fire of any kind, don't mess with fire if you're drunk. Super simple. You've been meaning to move to British Columbia, but medical's keeping you here? What is the like provincial medical in BC worse or something? You put lighters in a campfire? What? Don't do that. What the hell? Don't do that. 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 What the hell's wrong with you? Okay. Sorry, I was worried I missed like an important message. You burnt your thumb from a smoke bomb once? Serves you right. Throwing smoke bombs is for nerds. You were really wasted and you went fishing? I mean, that's a good combo, but not the fire lighter combo. No, you have a condition that's bordering unknown, and the only docs that can help you are few and far. Okay, so it's like, I mean, okay, I don't know what was wrong with a particular streamer that we both enjoy. But like I'm guessing I think I get what you mean. It's like, especially in Canada, guys, like Canada, as nice as the healthcare system is there, like specialists are very rare. So like if you have a certain kind of medical condition, you basically need to just like, you need to like basically like change your whole life around the condition, because if the specialist lives in a particular place, like you just basically have to move there and find a job and make sure everything's okay so you can like stick with the specialist, because Canada doesn't have that many specialists. Yeah. No, and like if you don't know what it is, like you have to make sure you live somewhere with like all of the testing facilities. It's like, it's a whole thing. As great as Canada's healthcare system is, like it has its complications because of mostly because of distance and lack of availability. But but listen. I'm sorry. Look, I haven't taken a break in like 3 hours, so just let me hit the restroom, and I'll be right back.
Huh?
I'll be right back. BC's cheaper than Ottawa, dude. My parents and my sister have been saying that. Like, I'm so glad my sister bought a fucking house before all this nonsense. Enjoy the goddamn music, you goddamn degenerates. Hi. What did I miss? Hello. Sips tea in Alberta? Okay, we all have our own issues with Alberta, okay? Don't get me started with Alberta. And the only reason I quote unquote silence the truth is that I need to keep you on a short fucking leash, okay? What's wrong with Alberta? Okay, I'm not like the most studied in Canadian politics, but like, wait, let me Let me go back to some music people can actually hear on the VOD. I think. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the whole like system there is just kind of skewed because of oil money, and some things work there just because they have money that like they don't really deserve, and then they act like they're better about it. And it's like, if you didn't have all that money, you'd just be some other freaking random bullshit place, and nobody would want to live there. It's just oil politics. That's simple, shrimple as. You know what I'm talking about, Rai? Oil politics. Yeah. Dang. I'm sorry to hear that, Lynn. Like, genuinely. I know I can't really do anything about it, but like, yeah, that's I won't deny that's a tough thing to handle. But I'm sure you do what you can. And that's all you can do. You know? This might seem like I guess for me in this particular situation, I think the only thing we can really do is try to find something to laugh about and enjoy time. Did somebody say oil? Who said oil? Oil? I'm just kidding. Sometimes the only thing you can really do is find something to enjoy life about. Have a laugh. So, why don't you all join me and laugh at my performance of a beloved animated series song. You might recognize it if you watched a certain television program with teens that were fighting some bad guys in a certain tower shaped like a T. Maybe? Does anyone know who I'm talking about? Teen Titans. SpongeBob? Come on, Rai. Where is there a T-shaped building in SpongeBob? Oh, wait, actually, isn't Mr. Krabs' house shaped like a T? But there's no teens fighting. Whatever. I forgot what Mr. Krab lives in an anchor. Who lives in a T-shaped building? Never mind. I'm gonna play the song now. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans! From their tower, they can see it all. Teen Titans! When there's evil on the attack, you can rest knowing they got your back. Cause when the world needs heroes on patrol, Teen Titans, go! With their superpowers they unite. Teen Titans never met a villain that they like. Teen Titans, they've got bad guys on the run. They'll never stop till the job gets done. Cause when the world is losing all control, Teen Titans, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Teen Titans! Alright. You got your lick in, Lynn. You got your lick in. Which is why I knew this was like the perfect song to sing. Cause like who's gonna hate on Teen Titans, okay? Doesn't matter how badly I perform Teen Titans. Everybody likes Teen Titans. Puffy Amiyumi? Yeah, hell yeah. You better. Fuck Teen Titans Go though, shit Scarbo. Okay. Controversial opinion, Lego. Okay, look. I didn't like Teen Titans Go when it first came out, but like I think like a year or two after I decided to like give it a chance. And like I like you have to okay, it's like in your mind you have to like realize that even though they have the same characters, the shows are like meant to be completely separate. Like you can't compare them to each other. Teen Titans Go is its own thing. You can't give it the same standards as the masterpiece that is Teen Titans. You have to like judge it for what it is. A silly show where chibi characters do nonsense half the time. Like, you know what, Rai, you like that's fair. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you on this. I'm just saying you can't be affected by nostalgia and like prejudice for the show. You have to look at it for its own thing. I won't deny the quality of the humor is definitely lower, but like if you kind of go into the show expecting it to be lower, you like walk away like at least semi-satisfied, you know? I don't know. I'd say it's like I'd rather watch Teen Titans Go than watch nothing at all. And that's not like the greatest bar to hop over, but like, you know what? I'm gonna hop over that bar whenever I can because, you know, there's a shit ton of bullshit that's boring as fuck out there. Strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. Whatever, man. Look, I'm here for you to make fun of me, so go ahead. I mean, you know, besides like enjoying our time together. So you'll never know if I actually believe what I'm saying sometimes. You'd rather sleep than watch Teen Titans Go? Well, okay. Yeah, some of my like personal dreams are better than Teen Titans Go. But I go into my dreams expecting good. I go into Teen Titans like have you okay. Look. Let me put it one more way. Have you ever watched something that you knew was bad because you knew it was bad? Thank you for the redeem, Amber. Thank you. Like, have you ever watched something bad because you knew it was bad? Like, on purpose? And you're like, I like this thing because it's bad. And I get to just, like, trash talk it the whole time? Yeah, right now? Lynn, who are you having a conversation with about my stream right now? Nobody? So you're just trash talking to me and your fellow chatters just for fun? It's a very interesting activity for you to do on a Sunday night alone. Okay, enough trash talk. Hi, Olga. Olga Okami, welcome back. Hi, Olga. Olga is a streamer that I met recently because I was playing... Thank you, Amber. Olga noticed that I was playing a very interesting visual novel. A very interesting visual novel that she enjoyed and had a lot of fun things to say. If you like really casual, chill, but also funny streams, you should go check out Olga. You should go check out Olga. Olga's very comfy. You like okay, you know how like maybe some of you are here because you enjoy how comfy I am? Olga is like 15% comfier. And yeah, Rai. So like Rai, look. In Lynn's part of Canada right now, it's very, very hot. And there's also like smoke in the air from wildfires. So it's a little dangerous to go outside. Yeah. You're 500 more points away from giving head pats? Oh man, I'm sorry. I wish I could like stream long enough for you to get there, but even if you did, head pats has already happened today. And it can only happen once per stream. Lego cute. What does this do? Okay, like, I have... Okay, I think I've been small long enough. I'm gonna become, you know, noticeably larger again. No, stay small. You have to redeem it. Also, Amber, do you really need me? Do you really need me to speak French right now? Is it really necessary? Wait, okay. Wait. I'm confused. Okay, wait. I have 2 more for small. Wait, no. I have 3 more for small and 1 for big. Okay, let me... Okay. Let me... Who redeemed first? Shadow? Okay, let me, like, refund everybody except Shadow. And just stay small for a bit. But also, I can't... because I have... Does anyone here speak French? I kind of have to speak French for the next 2 minutes. Tu es rouillé? Tu es rouillé, Lynn? Mon français sonne bien encore. Merci. Merci pour le shout-out à Shugo. J'aimerais mieux décrire mon ami Shugo. Un petit... Une petite renarde qui aime jouer plusieurs jeux. Mais il faut que je parle en français. Et tu peux dire n'importe quoi. Et je ne savrais pas qu'est-ce que je dis. Mais c'est ça le problème, Olga. C'est je pourrais peut-être faire ça. Mais il y a peut-être quelqu'un qui peut me comprendre. Donc, ils peuvent peut-être traduire. Donc, c'est un peu risqué. C'est un peu risqué. Pourquoi est-ce que tu as mis ça? Je ne sais pas pourquoi Ristiski a placé ça là-bas. Ou peut-être c'était Pizzy. Allô Pizzy, bonjour Pizzy. Shugo me dit, tu ne comprends pas rien, mais tu m'aimes quand même. Shugo, mon amour. Allô Pizzy, allô. Lynn me dit, mon français est pire et je ne pensais pas. Mais c'est pas de problème, Lynn, c'est pas le problème. On a tout besoin de pratique. Gay quoi? Rai Wi-Fi, tu ne sais même pas qu'est-ce que j'ai dit. Le seul français que Lego sait, c'est hon hon hon, oui, baguette. Merci Lego. Merci. Ok, donc je pense que 2 minutes se sont accomplies. So, since 2 minutes approximately have finished, I will go back to normal. Where was I? Where was I before all of this silliness? Although, thank you for the redeems. People don't use those redeems very often, so it's nice to get some practice. You could understand every fifth word. No, that's what I was trying to say in French, Lynn. I was like trying to say like I don't blame you. We both need more practice, and like my accent probably doesn't help because it's not like what you're used to probably. And that was me trying to speak a little bit slowly and enunciating. Like if I was talking to like one of my homies from back home, I would have probably spoken like 30% faster and with like 10% less consonants. Can we have a speak English for 2 minutes, Redeem? Right. I literally speak English all the time. What are you talking about? My friend would like to hear me imitate my cat. Speak country for 2 minutes? Fuck no. You don't need consonants. I don't need whatever that means either. Speak Welsh for 2 minutes? I don't know how to speak Welsh. Wait, it's accurate? What's accurate? What's accurate? Continents are for pussies? I do believe that all of the pussies on Earth do in fact reside on a continent. Like, attached to a person. But yeah. Except for 5? Oh, is it because they're like on the space station? Ocean? Wait, are you talking about the thing that blew up? We need a real redeem, like speak Danish for 2 minutes? What? Like, I don't know how to speak Danish. Or Gaelic. Or Greek. Or Bosnian. Or Slovenian. Or Ukrainian. Or Arabic. Like, speak Uwu for 2 minutes? Not happening. That's so obnoxious. So obnoxious. There's actually, isn't there there is already an I will say this redeem. That already exists. So like, if you type something in the redeem, I'll say it, as long as it's not like TOS. Yeah, Lego, Danish is a real language. I'm sorry, but I have to agree with Pizzy on that one. Ah, my flesh is melting off. Please help, it burns. Speak in Cumbrian? You hate Cumbrian? I don't know how to speak Cumbrian, so you'll be glad to not have to hear something you hate. Also, Lynn, you're very lucky that I was feeling generous and wanted to perform that voice line. I could have also just like pulled an aura and just like said it like deadpan. Because like when not just aura, I mean like all sorts of streamers, like when they get a voice line redeem that they don't like, they'll just like say it just like whatever. They'll just be like, okay, I guess I gotta say this. Lynn, I'm confused. Are you saying that to me or someone else? Because that is like an unnecessary threat. Me? What do you mean? Like, I've already told you that I live near San Francisco. Is that not good enough? Alright, let me see what Lego wants to add to the stream. Lego... I mean, not Lego. Amber, that's an old picture. You want me to add an old picture? What the hell? English. Dinks is the yummy man. Are you happy? You happy, birdie? I'm glad that you're happy. That's like an inside joke, literally inside my apartment. My roommate is in the chat, everybody. Say hi. Hi, Ev. Oh my gosh, Ev, hi. How's it going, darling? Welcome, welcome, welcome. King something? Oh my gosh. I haven't seen King something here in forever. Why is everybody showing up at the last minute? Hello, Orleans roommate. Hey, Birdie, Shugo says hi. Everybody's saying hi to Birdie. Hi, Birdie. We like Birdie in this house because I literally like enjoy, you know, my friend Birdie. Let me go get that picture. I'm sorry, I've been like stalling on this dumb picture. I'm not gonna add it to the starting soon screen twice though, by the way. That's not happening. That is not happening. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know why Amber wants this to be on stream again, but there it is. Okay, what did I miss? Everybody's saying hi to Birdie, which is very cute. I said hi to Ev, who's like super cool. and based. Lynn, are you actually gonna come to San Francisco and hunt me down? I'd like actually enjoy that. What a banger image. Okay, so lore behind this image. Hi, Rai. So okay. My partner and I were at a boba shop that I guess like let kids put their drawings on the wall like for fun, and like some child drew Peter Griffin as Sans from Undertale or some shit, and I thought it was funny, so I took a picture and I posted it in my Discord to just like terrorize the people that are in my Discord. And then literally like the next stream, I think it was Khizdizki used it as an image redeem and was like, you forced us to see this, so now I'm gonna make it happen on stream. And now it's back again. If there's a convention you're paneling at, you will. Hey, Lynn, look, no pressure. I just like, it's just, I know I'm like, I kind of live pretty far away from most of the people I'm friends with on Twitch. So like, I'm not gonna deny it would be kind of cool to meet someone. Fun fact, I have time off scheduled for TwitchCon. Tickets haven't gone on sale yet because it's not August, and I haven't organized a hotel. So like, if you know anyone that's looking for somebody to like split a hotel bill with, I am somewhat interested. Isn't TwitchCon that thing where someone broke their back? Yeah, but that was last year. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I also will not be jumping into a foam pit. I am not stupid. Not that that person was stupid, but just the whole thing was a bad idea. The whole thing was a bad idea from the beginning. You need to bleach your eyes after seeing that image? Yo, check it out. Look, it's Peter Griffin as Sans from Undertale. There he is again. Don't fucking pin that. I didn't pin it. It wasn't me. I don't think I've pinned a comment in like months. My mods have very good choice. Very good taste in pins, okay? They have very good choice in pins. Also, Lynn, I have to say, why does it say, no, it says pinned by Khizdizki. Why are you lying, Rai? Like, I could screenshot it right now. It says pinned by Khizdizki. I'm not lying. What do you mean? Also, Lynn, do you like, okay, I know I'm just calling out a single person, but like, I like talking to people, so do you like how, Lynn, do you have 7TV? You have to have a 7TV, right? You're not silly. You have 7TV. Hi, Olga. You're very silly? Okay. Wait. Thank you, Amber. I need to wake up. Such a bully? I'm not a bully. Do you not have 7TV, Rai? Big lean? Alright, big lean. Alright. You don't? Well, go to this website and attach it to your browser right now. Anyway, why? Oh, like, did you notice that the word pinned is like that image from that one porno? Where the really tall girl is like pinning a short girl against a wall? Yeah, see, there's pinned. And then there's pin. Why did I think you'd know that? Why wouldn't you? It's like an iconic piece of media. It's iconic. Like, come on. I'm not like trying to like judge you, you know. I'm an 18 plus streamer. I just figured, like, you know, you are into iconic media. You know? Olga. So you see Olga, there's this video where a very tall girl and a very short girl have a good time. I don't have a link for you, so you're gonna have to figure it out for yourself. I am not legally allowed to link it here. It would be against Twitch policy. You know, just like Olga's OnlyFans redeem. You guys should go check out Olga sometimes and use the OnlyFans redeem and see what happens. No, I don't have that here. It's on Olga's channel. And it only works if Olga is live. Thank you, Christiski. It only works when Olga is live. TOS? It's not TOS. That's why it's funny. Ghoulie fans? Listen. There's only one way to get to Ghoulie fans. And that's if I think you're cool enough. Okay? The what? The Ghoulie fans. I'm willing to start rumors. Ghoulie fans? No. Is there feet? The model. Oh gosh, the song changed. Bum 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 bada bum 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 bum. Well, I guess to answer your question, like, sort of, Shugo, my model artist and I are working on new stuff. Cause, like, you know, fun fact, you know, immersion break. Because I wasn't sure how much I would enjoy streaming. My model, you know, was done on a I mean, as nice as it looks. My model was done on a budget. I don't have legs or arms or hands. But since I've enjoyed streaming so much, my model artist and I have been working on new model stuff. And I will have an entire body. My mods didn't seem to enjoy your comment. My immersion? Hey, Lynn, it wasn't me, okay? It wasn't me. My mods don't like feet, okay? They don't like feet. They can't take away the art you drew. You know what's really funny, Lynn? Okay. You know what's really funny, Lynn, is, okay, I won't tell you which mod deleted that comment. And there's more than one mod. So, You can't know who. But the mod in question that deleted your feet comment told me personally that they liked the art that you made. I can't say who. I can't say who. I will not say who it was. I literally can't tell you who it is. And I won't tell you if you're right or if you're wrong. You can't make me. Anywho. It was me? No, I don't have anything against feet. Feet are just another part of the human body to me. They're not a big deal. Hi, Pizzy. You always win? Stay winning, Lynn. Stay winning. Stay winning. As long as I'm on your team, okay? Just stay winning. You've never known a loss? I don't know about that. Orleans is okay with concrete grippers. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not like pro feet or against feet. Like feet are just they're just there. Like they're not really a big deal to me, okay? Orleans, you've not known me long enough to know my failures. Lynn, I'm an adult. Everyone has regrets. Everyone has failures. You're not a perfect person. As much as I would love for a perfect person to exist, they don't. Appeal to emotion? It's just logic. It's just logic. Lynn's pretty close to perfect. It's fine. There you go. Ev has given you a small crumb of copium. Will you imbibe? Will you imbibe in the copium? Your failures make you stronger? They can. They can. Failures can absolutely make somebody stronger as long as they learn from them. You may not be perfect, but this ass is. I mean, the opinion of the perfect ass is very wide. I'd like to think my ass is pretty nice. Like, I walk anywhere from 8 to 14 miles a day at work. I have a pretty nice ass. But some people don't, particularly enjoy that particular shape of ass. And that's fine. You don't believe me? Show? Hey, I told you if you needed art refs to let me know. Now is not the time. I don't really plan, like, there's a few people that have seen, like, pictures of me, but, like, I don't really want to be that kind of, like, on-stream pictures guy. It's not my thing. Lynn, what do you expect? I'm a mailman. I walk for a living. I'm not caked up. But, like, the muscles get their work. They get their work. Okay? I don't have stamps as my channel points for nothing. I sent you ghoul pics, please respond. I'm not that desperate. You didn't expect me to just be like, bro, just ask for ass pics and DMs? I mean, if you're brave enough, and if I'm actually brave enough, because like I talk mad shit on stream, but I'll probably be a shy loser in real life. Imagine being shy. Couldn't it be you? Come on. Hi, Rizdizki. How about a karaoke song though? What do you guys think? Does anyone want to hear karaoke? Be right back, sliding into your DMs. Like, okay, this is gonna sound like weird, but like, I feel like, I don't know. You would have to like ask specific people that like I can't even like mention. It's like, I'm like weirdly like shy, but then like randomly, if I'm like in the mood, I'll just like be all over the place. Is that like a thing? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? No, you get that? Yeah. Okay. I figured I wasn't alone on that one. But like, I don't know everybody. You're always shy? I know, Rai. That's okay. You're Rai. You are genuinely an enjoyable chatter to hang out with. Even if you never ever join me in a voice call ever, like, I will still have appreciated the time I've spent chatting with you. You're welcome. You're welcome. And hey, Shuko, thanks for dropping by. I forgot if I said that. Your confidence is definitely real and does not come push me, I will crumble. No, I feel that. I feel like sometimes I'll try to not be shy on purpose to like prove something. What do I want to sing, guys? Do I want to sing something like relaxing? I feel like that's all I am. I'm like a comfy ghoul that is also just randomly unhinged for no reason. You're usually lurking because you get shy. Smoke on the water? Blech. Rizdizki. You're gonna go shower now? Thank you, Ev. Thank you for saying hi. I honestly don't want you to hear me sing this song. I also rejected the redeem because I kind of don't want to sing it, but hello, Kirika-chan. Welcome to the stream. You have caught me at a bad time. Even though I just rejected my mod's redeem. I'm going to sing a song that I suck at. Sometimes I enjoy singing this song. Sometimes I don't. Because it's kind of long, and I my Japanese pronunciation sucks. It kind of sucks. I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not good at speaking Japanese. Good luck? Yeah, I know. Look, don't come for me later, okay? Just, make sure you wait till I send the pics first. Hi, Jose. Midnight shadow, kirisaku, akuseru, Kishimu Highway City, Joshuseki, Otsumuku, Omae o, Rujiro no, Urei to idai, Naifu no yona, Ore wo tsutumi konda, My sweet babe onderu yuna, Past ya futura, Ore garu ni kaete yarusa ikotse, Futari kiri no eden, Ichiyoku, Niyoku, Hyaku, Oku no kisu wo abisete yaru, baby. No ude daite omae wo nendoito, Hanashi wa shinai. Machine gun kiss, I'm so bad at this song. Yeah, make a late night burger. Kusarini, Lin, go make that burger. Jiu Ushinau no nara kudaranai. Meiyo mo money mo inu ni yaru sa. Romantiku na razzon da news wa kono re ni wa niawanai tse tama wo komete yuchi nukebai konna baka geta sekai wo omae wo Kurushimeru akumu mo tomaranai kanashimi no ransen kisu de ikichigiru sa lady akuma mo kami mo retachi no ai wo sabake wa shinai. I need you, baby, tonight. Hold me tight. Krzdisky, I hope you're having a good time. Unmei da no teisetsu da no jama wa kechi rashita tse sa warate okure ore no vinazu itoshimi kamaria kizo motu futari no Memo ichi oku ni oku hyaku oku no kisu wo abisete yaru, baby. Kono ude daite no mawe no idoito hanashi wa shinai. Krzdisky kiss. Fall in love. Okay, the song's over. The song is over. I'm gonna sing a song I actually like now. Okay. I mean, not that I don't enjoy singing that sometimes, but it's so difficult. It's so difficult. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at it. What the hell? Why do you want me to sing that? I'm fine, bro? Thanks, bruh. Thanks, bro. I mean, I hope I've gotten better. I've had to sing that song, like, probably, like, 20 times now. but I was good. Yeah. Oh, Lynn, did you just notice? Yeah, I might be a little nerd ass loser, but I made that for May. And she uses it on her channel. Bah! Bum, 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 ba-da-da-ba-da-da. Yo, Shugo, thanks for the resub, homie. I appreciate it. Did you know you made her husband? I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, you mean Herschel? I don't think I've ever heard anyone call Herschel that before. You made the little like animated like legs and stuff with the physics. That's pretty cool. May does all the time. Look. I can't be there for every stream. I work like, okay, look. Not only did I only start like watching Twitch stuff like last summer, but like I used to work 60 hours a week. And I still work like 50 hours a week plus. So like, fun fact, if any of you see me like in a stream like during the daytime, chances are like I can't even see the streamer and I'm just like enjoying like vibing to the audio. I did know that you made Joe Swanson though. If anybody here needs like really like a really like well made but like how do I explain this? I don't want to like, Lynn, how would you explain it? Like the way I kind of want to say it is like, if anybody here needs like something rigged that's like it's simple but funny and well made. Is that like a good way to describe it? Cuz it's like, you know, like stuff like Herschel and Joe, like they're not like immensely complicated, but they do take skill. Yeah, you can make some like simple models with rigging like in a day or two, or even over a weekend if you want to get funky. But like this model took, you know, over like it took like a few months. Like it took like there's layers. I'm very, very fortunate to have found the artist that I found. She's very amazing. Nami does great work. You should go check her out in the About section. If you want to. And even if you don't want to, I would need you to scroll down right now and click on that button, okay? Shugo, thanks again for the resub, homie. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes. I hope you enjoy the new sip emote was just made today, but it's actually, that one's only for followers. God damn it, I'm so stupid at this hour. You're currently working on a model that'll take me a month or two. Not because it should, because you're pacing yourself. Hey, if you need to get it right, you need to get it right. There's nothing wrong with taking the time it takes to get something right. I wish I could nod better, but like this is the I you know, I don't use an iPhone to track my face because I don't want to spend that kind of money. But just understand that I was nodding. Okay. Nobody redeem any songs. I will probably reject them. I want to pick something that I want to sing. Thank you, Nightbot. Don't worry, I'm stupid in every hour. Yo, let's get stupid. Let's get stupid. Ha. Let's get stupid in here. Let's get it stupid. Ha. Let's get stupid in here. I feel like maybe you're gonna go turn on the burner. Hey, I said in here, not in your kitchen. I think I'm gonna sing just something in French because I haven't done that since like a week ago. Man, it felt so weird like taking a break from streaming for a day. But I'm back to normal as of now. Let me just find the song I want to sing. I know it's here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, some of you already know what that sounds like. Alright, this is the last one though. I know I started late, so I'm ending a little bit later. You're welcome. But I have to like wake up in 6 fucking hours to go to work. So this is the last song for today, okay? I'm sorry. I've had a lot of fun chatting with you guys for like the past hour. It's actually been amazing. Des images me reviennent comme le souvenir tendre d'une ancienne ritournelle autrefois en décembre. Je me souviens, il me semble, des jeux qu'on inventait ensemble. Je retrouve dans un sourire la flamme des souvenirs. Doucement, un écho comme une braise sous la cendre, un murmure à mi-mot que mon cœur veut comprendre. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, 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 bow. Yo, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Je me souviens, il me semble, des jeux qu'on inventait ensemble. Je retrouve dans un sourire la flamme des souvenirs. De très loin, un écho comme une braise sous la cendre, un murmure à mi-mot que mon cœur veut comprendre. Une ancienne ritournelle, loin du froid de décembre. All right. That's the whole song. I think after everything that's been said, it just feels right to raid a certain friend of ours. You're welcome, Rai Rai. I'm glad. I'm glad. I had a lot of fun today. It was cozy, and we had a fun conversation. But, unfortunately, I have to go. Y'all should go, you know, don't torture May too much. As far as I remember, she doesn't like playing this game, but, you know, that's Twitch for you.